Hello, Twitch. It's good to be back. I'm here once again with Sino. How you doing, Sino?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm not sure if this is coming on your end, but your video screen of you is gigantic.
Yeah, it's supposed to be because we haven't started playing the video yet.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, just
Yep.
making sure.
Well, I also want to take a moment to shout out Call Me Lucy. Thank you for the follow. It's good to have you as a part of the Corporal Punishment community. So today we're going to be reviewing. We've started playing Humans, Sino and I, and it was a very pretty kind of a mixed bag, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, very big bag.
My gosh, I I love this game, but some of you guys are assholes in casual play. That's all I want to say. Is like let's just have some fun. These aren't ranked matches that we like. Sino and I are playing. Like Marvel taught us, don't be a dick. Shit.
One of the best things that Catherine taught us: don't be a dick.
Some of these mofo's need to watch the Ant-Man series again.
Yes.
As Letterkenny said, figure it out. So this was actually the one we're gonna watch today. There weren't really any assholes, but we went through like 3 different lobbies, just filled with just twats.
Very true. Probably 10-year-olds.
I mean, it's like possible. I mean, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. It was our first day playing against humans, and we were using the same strats that we used to take out extreme AI. And apparently, the people we were playing with didn't like our strats, and they thought that we weren't contributing, and they were threatening to report and ban us. And my gosh, like for an unranked match,
I got banned from one of the lobbies for no reason. It's crazy.
yeah, like y'all need to take unranked games a lot less seriously. This is casual play. Get the fuck over it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the equivalent of banning somebody in Halo or something that, didn't exactly 100% agree with your strategy and you're just banning them. Like, that's just ridiculous.
Um, but like if you can't be understanding to a noob in the community and you can't be kind and welcoming, then like fuck you. Go ahead, ban us. We don't want to play with you anyway.
Yeah. We only want to play with real cool people.
We want to play with people we can joke with, and maybe in a friendly way talk shit about each other with. But like with a good spirit, like a bro spirit, not a I'm a little bitch. I don't like the way you're doing things kind of way.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, moving on from those assholes and to the fun game, we have been wanting to not look at our gameplay because you've seen our gameplay. We've seen our gameplay. Like, we know it works against the AI. But we also know that we've been getting slaughtered against humans. And obviously pissing off little bitches. So we'd like to stop that and learn the strategies that work against humans. So we're going to be paying closer attention to our opponents today.
We're going to see if they're doing exactly what we're doing, just better, or they're doing something completely different.
Yeah, it could very well be they're implementing our strategies, but like you said, just the execution is working better for them. So I'm gonna switch our view. Here we go, so you can see more of the game.
There we go.
But you guys don't want to watch
really well that game that we're gonna watch right now.
So here you'll see where I'm situated. Sino's over here. And what happened right off the get-go, this was a 2v2v2v2. Right off the bat, you can see we had a team resign. So it turned into a 2v2v2 with 2 extra wide open bases, which kind of changed the game dynamic. You'll see it definitely changed where I thought was happening with El Jinete, who's up here. So I believe the player to watch in this match, though, was our opponent, Ty. I believe was the MVP of that game. Would you agree, Sino?
I believe so, yeah. I remember that corner. He was either getting really stunk or he was very dominant.
Yeah, because Hero here has already he's already resigned. Tad?
Oh, this is interesting. So the guy just gave up eating that sheep or eating the goose, and he's building his 2 houses late.
Yeah. My guess is he probably screwed up and caught himself.
It's very odd because for the viewers that have been following Corporal Punishment and I, the number one thing you do is build the houses right away. Mm-hmm. So the fact that he didn't is very surprising.
And looking at Tadbaro, it looks like he did 1 only to start. And so he did his 1 house, and now he's moving everyone over to his sheep. What's going on with... So we got Ruli, who's one of our opponents over here, has resigned. So El Jinete has no partner. He's rolling solo. There's only 2 full teams left on the board. That's us, and then Team Ty and Tad.
Interesting. So Ty has all 8 villagers on this animal right now.
So this is Ty, yeah. Yep.
All right, so far, they're not doing shit different than us.
So he just moved his 9th villager to wood. See what's going on with he's got something over here. I'm not sure. Oh, he's got a goose. He's exploring with his goose.
He does get the boar early, it looks like. Go back to black.
Back to Ty?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does get it early.
Yeah, he got it way early. Okay. That's something he did.
I really don't think we're going to see anything significant to note, though, until after Feudal.
Yeah, but we should just see, just in case.
So he's, Tad's searching with his turkeys. He still hasn't gone to a boar yet. He's still getting his geese. He's got 3 on wood, and he's got these 2. Looks like they're moving to wood. So he's got 9 villagers on food right off the bat. Let's take a stat review. So right now, you are tied in first place with the most villagers at 16. And you're tied with Tad. I've got 15 villagers at this point, or 15 pop. Sorry, 14 villagers. And El Jinete, who's still playing, is going really daggum slow. He's only got 7 pop. And we are now 5 minutes and 10 seconds into the game. Now, I don't see... So, let's see here. Tad has no mill. Does Ty? Ty hasn't done anything with his mill or with his berries. So that's something significant to note.
Oh, yeah. Very different.
Like, I kind of think, like, Hera would watch that and be like, what are you doing? I don't think Hera would like their Dark Age, but, I mean, they did better than us. So it does. I guess it doesn't matter if they like what we're doing or not if we're losing, right?
Right.
Wow, so now he's got 13 villagers on that board. I feel like they're doing it sequentially, going for the game, and then I bet you when the Gaia units are gone, I bet you that's when they go to the bushes.
Yeah, to the berries. I'm surprised they haven't built a mill yet, because even if they have the amount of food that they have, they can't upgrade.
Ty just went to build a mill. Let's see what's going on with. Yep. Both Ty and Tad just now going to build a mill. They're using similar strategies. My guess is that they do arenas as teams together often.
No, hold on a second. Go back to. Can you backwards or no?
No, I can't. I don't have the subscription to rewind.
Okay. That's okay. But if you noticed right there, that second board, I don't know who he was using to kill the boar, because it was just that one guy, and then I thought that villager was about to die for sure, and then
did he
didn't die.
Did he do the TC kill? Maybe
he must have gotten him down to like 0 health with the TC kill, and then put all those guys back on that first boar. And just had that very last villager just finish off the board, because he really had nobody else shooting at it.
Now, what I find interesting is I don't recall having that much idle TC. So, like, for me to be 3 villagers behind right now, you and Tad, I don't know why that is, because I don't recall having any idle TC time.
You have to have had some of it. You haven't gone like that much.
Yeah, to be down a full 2 villagers is pretty significant.
Also, for those of you that might not remember about the game, Huns don't require houses either.
Yeah, another reason why I should never have had any TC idle time. Like, that's really bad to have that huge advantage and to have 2 villagers worth of idle time. That's almost a full minute right there.
Yeah, I wonder why that was.
Yeah, I don't recall. I guess we'd have to do another watch through to figure it out. But in the meantime, these guys' strategy, they're going to town on the game just now after 7:45. Are they completing their mills with 21 pop for Tad and Ty having 19 pop? At any moment, anybody with our current pops could be going to feudal, depending on the strategy that they're using.
Now with Ty, that's right there. Did he build a lumber camp yet?
So this is Tad, who we're on right now. He's in the middle of building his mill. I do not yet see a lumber camp. I know that he's finished scouting his arena. No lumber camp here. Checking on Ty. Ty just finished his mill. He's got 4 houses, and no lumber camp.
He can definitely go forward.
Oh, he does have a lumber camp, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So he can actually click up.
Yep.
The other guy cannot click up yet until he gets that lumber camp.
Yep.
Or a barracks.
Oh, he does have it. It was hiding. It's right here. So they both can click up. Yep, they both can click up. At 8 minutes, I'm going for a 23 pop, so I've still got 4 more villagers before I'm going to go up myself. Tad's 1 villager away if he's doing a 23 pop, which he just spat out. Is he going to do it? I don't know if the capture age is going to show his researching here or not. Oh, no, he went for a 24th villager. He must be doing a 25 pop multi-town center boom. Or he could be doing a 25 pop fast imp. What's going on with Ty?
What's he building over there?
So right here, this is Ty. Ty's building a mill. So that's interesting. So he's building a mill just for his chickens. And he's building another house.
Yeah, I've thought about doing that too with the chickens. Go back to the other guy, Ty.
Tad.
And it looks like, or that guy, whoever that guy is, Tombrowski. He built a mining camp. Okay, I was trying to figure out what he was building up there.
So, like, I mean, it's not what I would do, but then again, I got slaughtered. So, I wouldn't personally do the mining camps, generally speaking, until feudal. I almost said February, like these ages are months.
We're at 10 minutes and 45 seconds already.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized that guy said don't attack.
So
wait, was that directed at you? Were you attacking or something?
No, I was not. At this point, I'm just getting ready to start my feudal research. I've got my 23 villagers. I should be clicked by now. You've already gotten to feudal. You were first to feudal.
Okay, that's what I thought. It looked like I was first to feudal.
Yeah. So if you look at like my layout, I did do a mining camp on stone. Right now because I was gonna do a castle drop, so I didn't put anybody on gold. I was planning on stopping at Castle Age. And so I've got 3 farms, 2 on stone. I've still got 4 on berries. I've got 7 on wood. And well, it looks like my hunters have started gathering chickens already because I've gotten all the rest of my Gaia units. So that's where I'm at right now. It looks like you are, so you're going gold heavy on this build. You've got 5 on gold. You've still got your 4 on berries, which is in line with, the Hera survivalist game plan. I'm assuming you're sending these villagers to stone right now.
I believe so, yes.
I don't see any farms. You've got 2 on Gaia units. So you got 6 on food right now total. And then you've got 6 on lumberjacks. So that's the comparison at this time. So going back to Tad, because I believe Tad is actually the one who ends up dominating. But Tad and Ty are definitely the winners of the game. They're the players to watch. There you go. So he just hit... Tad is second to hit feudal. So he hit feudal with 25 villagers. So he must be getting ready. So right now he's got to be going for his... Yep. What's he building here? Why is he building a mill? He should be going for a... I'm looking for a market or a blacksmith now that Tad's in feudal. But I'm not seeing either of those yet. Maybe.
He might not have the resources. He does not look like he has too much wood. Now he's putting a ton of people to farms. That is really interesting. He literally clicked 4 or 5 fucking villagers to make 1 farm.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Hinete just made it to feudal, which... Oh, important to note about Hinete. So, like, Hinete loses... He's pretty much, like, the first... he's been effectively losing the entire game. He's got very slow econ build. He's just hanging out. But at this point, he's already moved into Polov's base and is relocating his base. Now, why he's doing that, I think it's because... And he was right about this. We all assumed his base was going to be here. And I did attack him there. He was the one I'm going to go to with my castle drop. So this is actually, even though it gives him a really late start, really smart to take that guy's base.
Now, a lot of the problem was had we properly scouted, we would have known that.
Right.
We did not.
Right.
So for the viewers out there, as Hera says so often, very, very important to scout your enemy bases.
And that's a big part of why he outlasted us in the game, even though we had better civs. Because we thought he was out of the game, out of the running, when in fact, he was still in it. So let's see. Is he going to start building yet? Like, Tad's got... Okay, here we go. No, Ty still isn't even in feudal. What's Ty doing? Dude, we had every advantage.
Well, it looks like this guy's fast imping then, because if he's not even going to feudal yet, he's just collecting resources.
Shite, Ty's got 30 villagers in feudal.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I wonder if he's fast imping. Let's see, he's got how many on wood? 1, 2, 3,
30?
4, 5 on wood.
Dude, my fast imp strategy is a 25 pop build. Like, he's gone all the way to 30 vills. What's going on? I'm back at Tad right now. Okay, so Tad's made his blacksmith. Where's his market? Oh, he built his market over here, so he should be clicking into castle right now. 1430. I'm in the middle of my castle research right now. I don't do any new villagers in feudal. What's going on over here? Okay, so he's got houses. Okay, he's in the middle. Now Tad is building his castle buildings.
Okay, so Tad for sure already went to castle age then.
Nope, that was you. Tad's clicking right now. I'm sure he's in the mid research. You're the first to achieve castle. I should be.
What's that guy building right now?
That's his market.
Oh, his market. All right, that looked like a castle.
Now
so
that's another thing that they're doing. Their orders are off and could be more efficient. They should be doing their market first and their blacksmith second.
Yes.
Again, like there's just so much that we are doing better up until this point. That we are doing more technically correct. Like I think like Hera would be watching them and be like, no, you got to be doing more what Sino and Punishment are doing. But it's after that anyway. Like it's obvious that there's other things that are just as important, and hopefully we'll find out what the fuck that is. So now that he's done, Ty can be going into castle. So he's probably clicking up right now. Tad should have already clicked up. I'm going to be finishing castle here shortly. We're 16:20 into the game. I'm surprised. Normally I'm in castle by 15:30. There, I hit it at 16:25. Now I'm pumping out units. Now but Tad's improving his food economy. He's just doing what he can, reorganizing his economy while he researches right now.
All right, so Dabrowski just got to castle age.
Yep. Yep. So Tad down here, he's also immediately started building his second. So he's got 32 villagers by castle, and he's using 13 to build his second town center. Now, if he had the resources, what I know Hera would say, you got to split them villagers up and do 2 town centers at once.
Yeah, 13 is ridiculous. That's way too many people on one town center.
It's so inefficient. But again, they beat us. So, even though they're doing so... Huh?
Those of you that are watching, just so you can know the stats here, Spirit of the Law has done all of the math for us, so we don't have to think about these things. But the math works out to if you have more than 4 villagers building the town center, when you add up like how much it could be for that person to like actually harvest a resource.
There we go.
Anything after 4 is too many people. to be building any building.
All right, so important thing to note too. Now Ty did what I suggested. He had 4 or 5 villagers on each town center. He did 3 at a time. So now Ty's got 4 town centers, and he's gonna be ready for a huge, fast econ boom. Well, so all that's going on while I'm moving my guys to El Jinete's first base, hoping to take out an opponent, thinking, wow, this is so darn easy. But I'm getting placed for my castle drop by Jinete right now. I'm getting attacked by bear after bear and messing them up.
A lot of bears on his map.
Yep. Over here, Sino's. He's got his second town center. Sino's starting to boom. You see Sino's got 35 villagers as opposed to my 29. However, you've got Tad, who's at 43 already. And Ty is tied with Sino at 35. It looks like in the meantime, while I was showing you what was going on with my my villagers, Tad has started building his third town center. Anything to add before I hit play, Sino?
I'm just trying to figure out how, especially with the other guy, with Ty, how he was able to get that much stone to build 4 town centers. Town centers still require, 200 stone. Or 100 stone, or 175 stone, or something like that. If this guy has 4 TCs, he had a ton of stone he was mining at some point.
You also have to realize, since feudal, he has had 30 villagers. Mm-hmm. Like, we're advancing the castle, you and I, with 23 or fewer villagers. He has had 30 since feudal. That's an extra 7 or more villagers that he has producing resources before he gets to castle.
Yeah, I wonder if there's especially in arena, if there is a trade-off to actually like having that boom early, mm-hmm. or like having the ability to boom early because he waited on advancing in age.
Yeah, I think the advantage is just you're better prepared for that econ boom.
Yeah.
And the econ boom is huge in this gameplay. Like, they haven't done anything with military buildings yet. We're at 20 minutes, no military buildings, except for maybe barracks.
How many farms does he have? Let's see.
He's adding to his farms now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 in this row. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 farms so far, it looks like.
Alright, so he has a good amount of food coming in too.
Yes. Yeah, he's stockpiling resources so that when his military buildings are done, he's gonna shift select them all and crank out his military in a heartbeat. Well, the overarching strategy they're using, I think, is pretty good. I think it could be executed better. I think you and I can execute it better.
Yeah, I mean, this is just we obviously executed everything else significantly better for them than them, but they're doing some adjustments now in Castle, which looks like they're obviously going to be better than us. So let's see what else they do. They haven't done anything with military yet. So.
I'm thinking that, like, if you're going to do the 3 town center population boom, it's good to have a 30 pop feudal. Maybe we're not setting ourselves up for success in feudal as well as we could. So he's got 4. Tad's just started, is in the middle of building his 3rd town center. Tad's got 44 in the lead with 44 villagers. He's just 45 now, pumping them out. Like, like a Catholic pumps out babies. Here we go.
Now it looks like he's building another town center.
No, he's still building he just finished his third. He hasn't dropped his fourth yet, nope, that's his market. So now Ty's had 4 for at least a full minute in game. So Ty's going to be catching up and pop quick. Like, look, he's already at 46 to 48. His pop is climbing fast. All right, so up here you see my castle drop has started at 2 minutes, which is kind of late. If I do my castle drop well in a 1v1, I'm dropping at like 18 minutes, so I'm still kind of 4 minutes behind. Man, Ty is cranking them out now. Now Ty is in the lead with villagers, it looks like. Yep. Ty.
Yeah, he also has at least 20 plus farms now. 25 farms probably.
Yep. He's still got 6 on wood. Or stone, sorry. He's got 7 on gold. At this point, when you've got 55 villagers, I think that's enough economy to win the game, to win a game as it is. But I believe he's going to keep cranking him out regardless. Tad surpassed him now. Tad's catching up. Tad's put out building his first castle inside. He has finished building a 4th town center. So we got 1 town center there. 1 town center here. 1 town center 3. Where's the 4th? I could have sworn I saw a 4th. Nope, I'm wrong. Now, one thing you can see is his defensive overlap. Tad's being very intentional of his building placements. Oh no, he's got 5 town centers now. What am I smoking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 town centers.
Well, he really put that 1 town center really close to the other one. Like, way closer than I thought he would.
Yeah.
He really didn't need to do that. I mean, I guess he's trying to protect his farms, but that's a lot of town centers like really close to each other.
But as far as I think what they're thinking is like you said, defense while economy booming, and the only defense they have is the arrows coming from their TCs. So now he's dropping. What's he dropping out here? He's building his barracks now. So now we're at 25 minutes, and he's just starting his military build. All right, looks like Ty's starting his castle right now. Which one of the things I think is odd is he's got his whole entrance from his gate undefended.
Yeah.
Like, granted, I normally don't think about that stuff when I'm playing, and I probably should. But Tad is really good about that, making sure he has no undefended squares in his TC. Or in his space.
Yeah, he's also lined up buildings even at the walls.
Yeah.
Which is another thing to take into account.
Yep, so you got another... You consider these houses as a second layer of walling. Yeah. He's done a really great job. And now he's starting his 3rd layer with this villager. Tad is very defensively minded. He's really... Just that implementation is so good.
Now wait, if you go west of that a little bit in his town center or in his base, I want to see how many people he has on wood because it doesn't look like he has a lot right now.
Well, he's got to have enough to be. Where are they?
No, there's none.
I see 1.
Yeah. So what that means is this guy's literally buying all of his wood.
No, here they are. They're on the south. He's got at least 20 on wood down here.
Okay. So I couldn't see him. Okay.
Yep.
Never mind. Because, to build that many houses, count how many houses there are really quick. That's 25 times.
Gosh.
1, 2. Oh, he's making 2 layers now.
No, he's started his 3rd layer here.
So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 24. Oh, yeah. He's building at least 60 houses. Easily. So
you look at this. These guys are playing the long game because Seth and I are Sino and I are so focused on, like at this point, I've got 3 town centers. Sino's got 2 town centers. for us to be this far behind in our economy, I mean, you're talking. I've got 38 villagers. Sino's got 43. We have less than half of the other team combined. Like, we've already lost.
We lost. Well, none of them have. Only the one guy had military, though, right? Only Ty.
They're at 25 minutes. They both had a castle, so they were starting their military around 25 minutes. And
you had a castle too. So everyone had a castle but me.
Yeah, I had a forward castle, like you see. I got a forward operating base, where I did way too much for Hinete. What I should have done if I was going to castle drop on anybody, I should have castle dropped on Tad. Tad wouldn't have gotten nearly this far if I would have focused my aggression on him. We gave them all the time in the world.
Yeah.
And boy, did they use it well. I mean, Tad, 112 villagers. That at 28 minutes, like that's something to aspire to. Is 112 villagers by 28 minutes. I struggle to get 100 villagers before 30 minutes. I mean, that kind of tells you we really got to get better at our econ boom. I mean, this is our problem. This whole game is setting up our castle age for an econ boom.
Yeah, but you know what? It wasn't. I don't think it's a problem of like executing an econ boom. I think the problem for us was just knowing when to do what strat, and we're still. If I really had to ask Hera a question, I think the question to Hera would be, when do you know and how do you know what strat to implement early on? Because I was doing a fast imp strategy, and so like I did get to imp before anyone else in the game.
Yeah.
But obviously, there was a writing on the wall saying I shouldn't have done fast imp. I should have done something else instead. Because they obviously boomed, and once they boomed, they can pivot and do whatever they want. There's lots of different avenues they can take. Especially because we didn't harass them. We didn't raid them. We didn't attack them. We didn't do shit. And that's a huge problem. You're right.
Yeah, and I generally think that in an arena you've got three good strategies. You do your castle drop, you do your imp boom, or your econ booms, or your fast imps. Those are generally the three strategies that you're going to base all of your strategies on for arena. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's hard to tell what your opponent's going to do when you're trying to focus on your own economy. Because the economy is everything, at least until you click castle. But yeah, for me to have 3 town centers at this point and only have 30 and have the fewest villagers on the board, except for Hinete, who really doesn't count in this game. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like their execution for their economy strategy was so poor, but the strategy was so effective that it worked, even with their mistakes. And I think that's the sign of a good strat.
Yeah, I want to see if Ted Browski here does what he should be doing, which is now that he's dropped his castle, he has a castle, right?
Yep, he's got a castle and guarding his gate.
Okay, he should absolutely 1,000% be making like 20 barracks by now. If he's not building a ton of barracks, he is actually fucking up too.
Which he is.
Because, okay, I see. There they are. Yeah, because the reason why, for those of you that don't know, Ted Browski are the Goths. And one of the special, unique abilities of the Goths is that they can make their elite Huskarl unit in their barracks. So this guy, once he built his castle, he should be building a ton of barracks, ready to just push out those Huskarls. And those Huskarls are really, really strong.
And let's review what he's researched up until this point. We're at what's our time in the game? We're at 28 minutes into the game. So in his economy, he's got his 2-man saw. He's got crop rotation. He's got his hand cart already. He got gold mining, stone mining. He only did the first in both of those. Yeah, screw market research. No need for that in Arena at all. Hasn't started his infantry. Oh no, he did research halberdier. So he has his first research done for his spearmen. Why he's got archery research, I don't know. I didn't even notice he had an archery range.
Yeah, that's really dumb. I don't know why he did that either. He just wasted resources on that for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, do you see an archery range?
No, that's blacksmith stuff.
Okay.
That's in your blacksmith.
Oh, the crossbowman, yeah. So he's researched.
Well, not that's really weird.
Yeah. Like
he must have an archery range somewhere. You're right. That doesn't make sense. He must have an archery range.
He's even researched Hussar, Hussar and Cavalier. Before you do that, you should be doing bloodlines and husbandry.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's really weird too.
Why does he have naval research? There's got to be. This can't be right.
No, maybe it is. Well, go on the naval research. What is it that he's made? Kareem? Yeah, that's really weird if he did that.
He can't. He doesn't. There's no place to put a what do you call it? A harbor.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like that's really weird. Yeah.
So I think there's an error in our capture age. So yeah, ignore everything about that because it could all be completely false.
That is really weird.
Yeah, like I mean, like what does it have? Yeah, like even for me, it's showing that I have, unless those are researches your Civ gets for free. I don't know.
Who was it?
No,
who was the naval?
Tad, but I do too. It's showing that as the Huns, I already have my first research done for 3 ships.
No, there must be something that we're not reading correctly or something, because that's not right.
Yeah, if you're watching this and you're more familiar with Capture Age and you want to comment a more correct interpretation of that, we appreciate you. But I guess we'll skip the research for today's stream and get back into the game, and they should be jacking us up here pretty shortly.